Hi guys, Andy here. The big news over the weekend was Google's launch of their new email client, Inbox. It's both an app and a web-based client, so you can access it either ways, but you do need an invite to be able to use it. I think it's Google's idea of kind of the evolution of the of your inbox, really, of email and how it should work. I've used it for a few days now, and I've got to say I'm not a big fan. So it tries to make it simpler, it tries to categorize things for you, I suppose, and it seems to decide sometimes, oh, you don't see this email. I'm not a fan of that. I've done a lot of automation in my own Gmail, so things come in, it automatically sticks labels on them. Some things automatically get shoved in a folder, in a label, sorry, and skip the inbox. So I've done all that myself. I don't really want Google to come along and then. Well, we'll have a look at the app and I'll try and show you what I mean. I don't think it does. I think it complicates things myself, so I'm probably going to be getting rid of it. But I also hear a lot of people praising it. A lot of people love it. So if you can get an invite, give it a go because you might really like it. So let's take a look at them. So I have both of the clients installed still, Gmail and Inbox, and I've just sent myself like a test email, so you can see. So that's Inbox, test email. This is a test email to see what they do with my email. So that's come in, expanded. I can snooze or I can done the email. From Gmail I have to pull to drop down to effectively see the same thing, but I get a delete or a reply option. So let's go into Inbox. Now my first issue is, if I actually don't want that email, if I tap the done, I think that's the same as archiving, although it does move it to a done box that I'll have to show you on the desktop. If I actually want to delete it, look, there's the bin. So let's go ahead and delete that. So this is then what my inbox looks like. What I want to do though is compare that. Well, you'll notice because I deleted inbox, the notification's gone for Gmail because they're obviously linked together. They're just different ways to look at your emails. So there's what my inbox normally looks like. Now you could say, oh, that's quite complicated, that's quite full, that's quite messy looking. Yeah, you could say that, but I know I'm not missing anything. So this one, it's bunched them all together into promos, which in Gmail I turned off. So why in Inbox does it think I want it back? Then we get updates, which I'm not entirely sure what an update. I mean, I suppose that most of them are emails where I'm being updated. Although that's more of a sales one. That's my G Watch R is on its way. And I can go back off to Inbox where they're still grouped in that way. Purchases, I bought myself a shirt, look, so I do quite like those little bits. So if you get an email with a video in, which probably I won't have now, no, then the video will be there and you can hit play straight from the front. Now my different options are, let's see, so let's go into promos, for example. Right, I have no interest in that email. If I slide this way, it's gonna done it though. One mark just done. Now I'm going to undo that because I don't want. I mean, you could argue so that one. I go this way is to snooze it. Look, so I could snooze that to come back tomorrow at 7, next week at 7, just someday, or I can select a date or time, or I select a place. I do quite like this idea, so I can say, right, when I'm at work, that's when I want to be reminded of this email. That is clever, definitely I like that. But if I actually want to delete, that's quite a long process. What else to look at? So to be honest, that's mainly it within the app. Oh, excuse me, you can pin things, sorry. So if you do get a particularly important email, let's say my the confirmation of confirmation of my watch coming. I've pinned that now. So if I was to try and done all of them by tapping the top there, look, if I hold that, it should tell me clear unpinned. Look, they would all go to done, except the one that I've pinned. That would stay put. Come back out. So yeah, purchases. I actually bought a couple of shirts, and I'm sending another one back because it didn't fit. So those are all my kind of sales-based emails in there. What else can we see? Some of the ones I pinned from earlier that I need to keep track of. If I have a reminder, so I've got some work thing that I should have done really. I've snoozed it 4 days ago. That's in there. I quite like that. Reminders built in too, so they're quite good. But once again, here we are in, and I don't know. Is it? Am I old-fashioned? Am I just too old fuddy-duddy? I don't want to change the way I prefer. There's my emails. I can do if I don't want them. swipe it away, off it's gone. For me, that's a lot clearer and simpler. I don't know. Test what? Not quite sure what's happening here. Test email was old. So all my forum stuff's look, and it just seems. I don't know why that's my Hemajoys logo. I don't know where it's got that from. That's nothing to do with the email account that I've got here. Push up and it squeezes back in. I suppose that's kind of cool. Squeezes them back into. If I want to write an email, or sort of popular people that I've emailed, or set a reminder. Trying to think what else there is to show you. To be honest, I'm probably missing a few features. I can tick it so it's just the pinned ones, which you might argue that they're the really important ones. So that's that's quite good. I like that. Over on here we've got all the different kind of bundled in the inbox here, and then all of. So what annoys me, I've got all my stuff. Those are all my own categories and labels that kind of get pushed to a back seat, which I'm not particularly keen on. If we have a quick look at the desktop. So this is the desktop view of my inbox, which is inbox.google.com. There's my Gmail view. So my Gmail, I have all of my labels down the left-hand side. A lot of these, they're unread. I've not touched them. A few of them are read, but they get automatically tagged, some of them. And then I've got a separate tab for my forums. I left that still there. So that's how I like to have my emails. And again, to me, I mean, it looks pretty. I don't know. I'm just not sure that I'm a fan of having to go into these things. And again, if I want to delete one, I can either. Where's one that I can delete particularly? Right. So set pics reminder. Again, I've got to go to the, and I can select bin. If I just click done, it's going to archive it. I've no interest in keeping this email after I've either clicked the link, I've used it, or even just some of them just let you know things. Obviously, it is called updates. Why would I want it to just clog up and get in the way if I'm doing searches for things I actually might need? I can use a keyboard shortcut. In this case, I think it was the hash, and it will just delete it, and that's fine. That's quite quick. But again, you're there using your mouse to operate through. You don't particularly want to have to keep tapping on the keyboard. I do like that Hangouts are integrated a bit better. So you'll see up in the corner there, I do have a Hangout message where you don't really. I mean, it's much less noticeable down in the bottom left corner there that I've got one in Gmail. You can look at your reminders just on their own. That was quite surprising. There's a lot of things that, going back to like March and April, I'm not quite sure why they're still there. You can tick things, that reminds me actually, you can tick things in in multiples. So if I wanted, I can tick multiple emails, I can multiply done them, or I can bin them. Sorry, these are along the top there is where the options are. So that's that's reasonable. Let's go back. I'm kind of caught in two minds if I like it or not. Generally, it worries me. And then if we go into the sidebar menu, if we scroll all the way down, right down here, low priority. Now most of these, I'm fairly sure these are all showing in my inbox, so I don't quite understand. But even I'm sure I came here and I saw things that weren't in my inbox, and I thought, well, actually, yeah. Oh, there's an example of how the video is straight away showing, rather than having to go into the email. You can just go ahead and click it. So I mean, there are certain things that are quite nice, that are quite cool, quite useful. I don't know. I've shown you some bits around inbox. You make the decision, if you can get an invite, that is. Sorry, I won't be handing them out. I've not even seen. Someone will probably tell me in the comments this is where you find them. They might be hidden away somewhere. There you go. So that's Inbox by Google. Is it the next evolution of your inbox, or is it just a prettier way of doing it, or does it annoy you a little bit like me? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. My name's Andy. I'll catch you all again soon.